everybody. Good
Happy
evening.
Tuesday.
Yeah, happy Tuesday. Happy little bit cooler weather, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Until next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's for sure going to ramp right back up there.
Oh, yeah. Summer's not over yet.
Yeah. But we've gotten some rain here recently, and my
Mhm.
grass is like, mow me, please. So
I know. It
that's on
rained
the
so hard
docket
the
for
other
tomorrow.
day. So,
Yeah.
yeah. My garden weeds are like, yay, I get
Yeah.
to grow. And I was like, no, we don't want you. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, everyone. It's been a hot minute since Stacy and I've been on here together.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a long time, but
Yeah.
you will be in for a treat. Not our typical live, but some fun things to learn. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
It's
More informational tonight, I guess.
Yeah, more informational. That's
Mhm.
right. Definitely things you want to know.
Uh-huh.
So that's always good. I see we've got a few people joining us, so that's
Right.
good. Yes. We've got some hello out there. Donna, Sue, Joy, Bonnie. There's Lisa. So hello, everyone. So we'll go ahead and get started since you're all here with us.
Perfect.
Yes, I am Chantel. I am from West Branch, Iowa, and we welcome you to All About the Brush. I know. We are so excited to highlight our Mary Kay brushes, aka our tools, tonight. We have a few tips and tricks to share with you as well, as the best ways to keep your tools in tip-top shape.
Yes. Okay. Well, good evening. I'm Stacy Waters, also in West Branch, Iowa. As many of you know, we do a live here on Tuesday evenings, and usually we get together every Tuesday. But through the summer months, we've decided to go only 2 times a month because the summer just gets a little crazy. But the good news is we still cover a variety of topics using all of our Mary Kay products. And if this is the first time joining us, thank you and welcome. Let us know in the comments how you found us. Maybe someone invited you to the party, or maybe you joined the fun because you saw it shared on a girlfriend's Facebook page. Once you're done introducing yourself in the comments, don't forget to share us with your friends by clicking the share button. I'm confident that you'll learn something you didn't know before.
Yes, share away.
Yes, please.
All right, ladies, have you ever wondered if brushes really make the difference in your makeup application? Or if they can change your makeup game? I promise you that they can.
Yeah.
Makeup brushes are designed to pick up and distribute cosmetic product without absorbing it. And the use of brushes generally limits the amount of times your fingers come in contact with your face, causing less pulling and tugging of the skin, which causes wrinkles. And it's more hygienic than using your fingers.
Yes.
But it's the way to a perfect finish is to start with the perfect brush.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Now
nice.
you might ask, why Mary Kay brushes versus, others? I have a lot of answers for that, but
Let's start ticking them off.
First, our expertly designed Mary Kay brushes feature ingenious shapes that make it easier to master the top techniques. Then the feather soft synthetic brushes master the perfectly imperfect texture of natural fibers, which creates the best of both worlds. Our new and improved synthetic bristles can pick up the perfect amount of powder and also glide on liquid and cream. Where you used to not be able to use synthetic with certain formulas. Plus, their fabulous flexibility allow them to hug every contour and blend beautifully. And last, but certainly not least, our Mary Kay brushes are tested to our highest standards, from handle to ferrule to tip. We ensure consistently dependable construction that will exceed your expectations.
Perfect. Okay, so like she said before, Mary Kay offers a variety of brushes. So let's get started with those now. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is the liquid foundation brush. Now, do you have it up?
Yep, I'm there. Okay. We're going to switch over there.
Okay, very good. Okay, I also have it to kind of play along and show you in real life what it looks like here. So this is our liquid foundation brush. Why it works, it has lush, dense bristles that holds the right amount of liquid foundation from the lightest to creamiest of formulas. And the angled flat top, you can see that here, provides a dual benefit. It allows foundation to be applied directly to the brush instead of to the back of your hand, reducing a lot of mess and stuff. Its slight angle reaches every unique contour of your face, helping to blend easily as you build to desired coverage. So this gets really nice around the eyes, around the nose, all there then as well. So how you use this is you add liquid foundation directly to the center of the brush, or you can use the back of your hand if you just can't get past that, but it can be applied directly to the brush. Stipple and start in the center of the face and work your way outward, lightly tapping on foundation to build a desired coverage. And then you can buff by using circular motion as you lightly blend to desired coverage. So there's, sometimes that I just kind of like pat, especially in the areas that I want more coverage in. Otherwise, I just kind of like buff it around and move it then too. So love, this is my favorite foundation brush.
Yeah, I use that one with CC cream. Because it makes it easy to move that around and get the really good coverage.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we have
just a minute. First of all, if you use she's going to talk about another foundation brush, but tell us in the comments which one you use.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is our blending brush, or what we call it is our sprush, because the tip of it seems kind of spongy because of the bristles. So I have one here. You can see it's nice and round there, but it's kind of a compact. So it's an oval shaped head with tons of short, densely packed bristles that work to blur the imperfections and create all over coverage. So you can see, like I said, that's where it's like, I mean, I'm pushing down, but they're not really like, that's pretty firm there. But a lot of bristles in there. The unique handle, as you can see on there, provides excellent control for a quick and flawless finish, allowing you to achieve professional performance at home. So how to use it? Very much like the liquid foundation brush, you can place the liquid right into the brush, right on the center there, or directly on your face. I tend to use cream to powder when I don't use CC cream. So a lot of times I will put that on my face and then I use this brush for that and really get a good coverage with that. Or you can sweep the brush through the Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation. That's a control thing for me. I can't like dig it out. I feel like I'm digging it out. So yeah, I tend to put it on my face first. But you will gently apply the foundation in short, sweeping or circular, I use circular a lot, motions until the desired look is achieved. And it depends on which foundation I'm using as to how I'm putting it on. Yeah. But this brush can give you more of like a, what am I thinking? Airbrush look, like a really good coverage airbrush finish.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about our cream brush here, but I also use that sprush that you're talking about there to help blend out any of my concealer, my under eye corrector, just to kind of give it more of a
dabbing, like versus pulling it almost, like where you can sometimes see the cream, like you can see the lines.
Yeah. So I'll actually start out with this one, and then when I need to do concealer and stuff, I use that one right there. So the next one that I'm going to talk about here then too is our cream colored brush. Okay. So why it works. It is rounded. You can see that there, rounded up there. Its densely packed bristles, again, are designed to mimic the fingertips and application for a streak-free finish. The softly tapered brush helps precisely apply the under eye corrector or concealer without pulling or tugging delicate skin. So like I said, I do use the one that Chantel was just talking about, but in really, small dainty areas, I like to use this one to get close, or very precise with if I have a blemish or something and I need to cover up just that area. This is very, very precision work here. Okay.
And I use it like that. Well, I guess I was going to say the next, as you talk about how to apply it. I also use that tip to run along when I've leftover highlight, like lighter, run along my brows to kind of give a smooth brow finish.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So the other thing then as well, you can use this with a cream eye color as well. You can go ahead and what I like to do is I put take the little sponge applicator on our cream eyeshadow and just kind of dab it there. And then I use this to sweep it into the area that I want it across my eyelid then too. Like I said, we can use it with the Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector. You apply the product once again to the desired area and blend using the tip of the brush with a light tapping motion or a gentle sweep with the flat side of the brush. With the Mary Kay Concealer, apply the product to the desired area. Use the tip of this brush. See that? How it's super pointed right there? Use the tip of that brush to help cover up the small imperfections, and the flat side of the brush can help to use larger areas then too. This blush can be used to also blend lip color onto our lips. If you were lucky enough to get our cream and lip, our cream, cheek, and lip colors, this should have been purchased with those if you didn't already have it. Because for hygienic reasons, it is recommended to dedicate a separate brush for each product that you use then too.
Yes, yes. All right. And up next, we have our all over powder brush. This big, fluffy, one of my favorites. So our all over powder brush is plush, full. Domed bristles are designed to help pick up and evenly distribute just the right amount of face powder or bronzing powder. So let me bring back up here so you can see that it's just fluffy. It's just really fluffy. And to use it, you would sleep it across like either a pressed powder or dip it into the loose powder, like our translucent powder or our silky setting powders. So you would dip it in and then actually you would tap it on the edge to remove any excess product because it doesn't take a lot. And then you would sleep gently in circular motions in desired areas. So like with this translucent powder, I will like sweep underneath the eye after you've got excess because we don't want that white baked look. So I just sweep under to help set my under eye with the concealers and the under eye corrector. And then everywhere else is just this big fluffy motion. You can use it, like I said, for setting foundation with the translucent powder, blending, or for touch-ups. So I also will have one that sometimes after I put my cheek color on, I kind of blend it out so it's not so prominent and significant right here on the apples. So I kind of blend it out further so you see more of it back here. The brush can also be used to apply bronzer to the face or to larger areas such as the décolleté area.
Nice. Okay, so the next up is our cheek brush. This guy right here. Okay, so this is a multitasker. This is one you definitely want to have in your arsenal, I guess. Yeah.
In your toolbox.
So it features a 3-in-1 shape design to help you enhance, sculpt, and highlight your cheekbones without leaving harsh lines behind. So how you're going to go ahead and use this brush is when you apply to the apple of the cheeks, use the angled side of this brush. Okay. So you can see, can you see that okay? How it like angles down like that?
Yep.
This top part right here is kind of like the middle part is where you're going to want to use for the cheek color. Okay. You can go ahead and then use this top part right here for highlighter. So let me show you here. So kind of the middle area right here for cheek color, right? You're going to flip it over and then you're going to apply on the using this very top part right here to apply highlighter. Okay. And then what I love about it, the third thing you do, see this little notch right here? That is for your thumb. And what you do is you can flatten these bristles out like this, apply your contour color to it, and get a more precise contour with the same brush then as well.
Should probably have a couple in your arsenal, but
have a couple because you don't want to mix all those colors and stuff around. Or, start with your highlight, go to your contour if you want, and
Mhm.
then just stick a little bit of cheek color there in the
Yeah,
center.
then it
You
all blends well.
you can use the same brush, especially with a product that we're going to show you at the
Mhm.
end.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Then, moving on to our eye brushes. The next one I'm going to show is our eyebrow eyeliner brush.
Mhm.
So this is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
So as you can see, it's a dual end. So the wired spoolie, which is this end here, this one here, it tames brows or can be used to brush through brows in short strokes to blend color. So if you use, so first I use it to comb through to make sure I don't have any foundation in there
Yes.
to get any orangey in my brows.
Yes.
And I'm probably getting I'm ahead of myself as I'm how to use it. And then the other thing is with brow tint. When you put it on, this can help brush it through and give more an even finish. But the firm angled end of the brush, so that one there, is provides precise application of eyeliner or can be used to fill in your brows. So again, for the brows, you would so you could use the angled brush end. I'm going to switch this over here. So you can use that angled end in the brows to dip in powder, or we've used mineral eye color to do that and use short strokes, like you just do short little strokes to fill in where you might have gaps. The brush with the wired spoolie, it says to go in the opposite direction of growth before brushing your brows upward and back into place. So you kind of get through them and then
Mhm.
brush them, smooth them back in. To use it as eyeliner, you would put the angled brush into your color, which is what I do. I use our Onyx and I usually just use this brush and use short strokes either to apply, starting at the inner corner to the upper lash line and working outward. Again, light, little short strokes. Can repeat on the lower lash line if desired. I'm also one, if you've watched any of our makeovers, that I push it into the base of my lashes to
Yeah.
create my lash line, just so there's no skin gap between my lashes and my lash line. So this is a fabulous brush to be able to use the dual purpose.
Yeah. Okay, the next one that is up is one of our newest brushes in our line. It is one of my favorite as well. It is our
Mhm.
eye blending brush. Okay, so this has ultra fluffy bristles. They're super fluffy here in a rounded shape that are designed to help product without spilling or fallout. The thoughtful design perfectly fits the contour of your eyes, allowing you to easily and evenly blend for a seamless finish. Okay. So just like this is kind of what we're talking about. Okay. So you dip the eye blending brush into any eyeshadow that you want to kind of put into this crease area. And then you apply to the eyelids in a circular motion until that nice, flawless, seamless finish is achieved. So you can say goodbye to those like harsh lines that you can get then too.
That
My
one is
favorite brush.
fabulous. We were all so excited when they brought that back.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic brush. All right, up next we have our all over eyeshadow brush. So it is a medium sized tapered shape. You can see how it kind of comes up here and gets wider at the end. Not much, just a slight arch in it, not a ton. Um, so it helps the brush fit naturally into the eyelid's delicate contours. The flexible bristles make quick work of blending to help diffuse edges. So again, all over eye color brush can get in there in the corner and get it all the way across. So to use it, you can sweep the brush across your favorite eyeshadow, tapping off excess again before application so that it's not fallout, which we don't have a lot of with our mineral eye colors, but
No.
um, and sweep the color across the eyelid. You can use, or you can also use it as a light shade to highlight the brow bone. So it makes it really, because it's a wider flat, to really tap it in there and be able to build your color with this brush.
Yeah. The next one that makes eyeshadow flawless, easy to do, all the things is this eye crease brush. Okay.
Mhm.
Another great angled brush. It is flexible, so it really kind of moves with how you want it to, where you want it to go. Angle tip, and it's designed to fit within the contours of the crease of the eyelid to add the professional dimension to your eye look. So you're going to sweep across your favorite eyeshadow. Usually it's a little bit of a darker color, right? And then start from the outer corner of the eye. And what I like to do is put the larger side of the angle out to the farthest. So I like to kind of sweep it down first towards my lash line, and then I flip it and I sweep it up into, so that the basically the thicker part of the the taller part of the brush goes into the crease then too. You can pat or stamp color directly into your crease as well, and then go back and use this one. Woo! Okay, go back and use this one and blend those edges out. So these two work perfect. Give a little bit of a different crease. This one can kind of help give you a cut crease. This one kind of gives you more of a blended crease, but they can work together to provide a really nice eyeshadow look.
They do. And it can make all the difference. Those brushes right there. All right. And then the last brush we're going to tell you about is our eye smudger brush. Again, another one. We were so excited when they created this little brush. It is a dense tapered tip, as you can kind of see there, that it tapers down from the top, designed to help you create detailed accents. It allows you to smudge at the lash line to achieve a covetable, smoky look, and it helps to add detail in hard to reach places. So with eyeshadow, you tap your brush in your color and use short sweeping motions to apply from the outer edge of the upper lash line inward. So sometimes using just a little bit of a smoky, using a mineral eye color to kind of give a lash vibe, using it to create your V in the outer corner when you're creating a smoky look. You can repeat it with the lower lash line. That's usually what I do, is I come across with a little bit of mineral eye color in the lower lash line so it's more of a light liner versus using actual liner, but this brush is perfect for that. And then the brush can also be used to highlight the inner corner of the eye right in here. You with your eyeliner, using short strokes to softly smudge it. So if you put eyeliner on, then you can use it and kind of smudge it so you don't have a really defined line, also giving the smoky look. This brush also can be used to apply lip color precisely and evenly. But again, for hygienic reasons, it is recommended to dedicate a separate brush for use with each product. You don't want to go here to here and back.
So if, in my opinion, if you have smaller lids, right? Like not as much real estate as I got going on here, right? If you have smaller lids, I love that little smudger brush in place of this angled brush.
To kind of really get in there.
Yes, it can give you a little bit more control on that crease, where this one on somebody that might have shorter lids, it might just be too much and kind of muddy up your eyeshadow. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. And I've used it to deepen the crease, to go with a little bit darker color and kind of deepen it to make my eyes pop a little more.
Yeah. And if you all watched last week's, what are we rolling out? New eyeliners, right? Okay. So what I love about these new eyeliners, they are waterproof. Waterproof, like for real waterproof. What can be done with them nicely though is before they dry, they have the smudging capability. So you can use that little smudger brush, get your eyeliner kind of a little bit thicker than you would. And if you use that to smudge it out, all of a sudden you have waterproof eyeshadow.
And giving you that smoky look of it.
Yes, and it can give you that smoky look. Yeah. Okay, now we are talking about the best product to keep our makeup brushes clean. It helps them stay nice longer. It helps you save money. You are definitely going to want to use our brush cleaner, right? So
Mm-hmm.
cleaning makeup brushes are a must. Clean bristles apply makeup better. That's kind of a no-brainer. They also provide stay true color and eliminates the bacteria
Mm-hmm.
that can get trapped in dirty brushes, causing breakouts. So if you're having a little bit of breakout issues, maybe it's because your brushes aren't very clean.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Use this. Okay. So it wipes away buildup from natural and synthetic brushes between weekly deep cleansing. It conditions bristles to protect your investment and leaves brushes smelling fresh and clean with a fast drying formula that won't damage brushes. So remember when I said that you may or may not need, several brushes? I mean, honestly, you do. But if you don't feel like you can make the full investment
Mm-hmm.
in more than one brush, this will become your best friend because you can use this between colors, okay? Because it's fast drying and it will clean the brush then too. It is recommended to, like I just said, clean between shade applications as well as a day-to-day cleaning of your brushes.
Mm-hmm.
So just go ahead and just spray this right on the brush. And then you're just going to gently sweep over top of like a towel or a paper towel, or if you have one of those reusable cleaning cloths,
Mm-hmm.
microfiber cleaning cloths, you can use that to gently wipe away the makeup residue in the color. Reshape the brush hairs with a clean tissue and then lay them flat to dry, to air dry before using them again. Allow the brush to completely dry before using them, but you can get them dry by going it back and forth on a
Mm-hmm.
paper towel to use a different color with that same brush then too. In addition to daily brush cleaner, you should deep clean your brushes once a week. And to deep clean those brushes, you're going to wet the bristles with some warm water, squirt a mild detergent in your palm, and sweep the bristles back and forth in a circular motion until it runs clear of all of the product, and rinse well. And I'm doing this because you squeeze
Mm-hmm.
out the excess water, right? So you're going
Yep.
to squeeze it down with a clean towel, reshape those bristles again, and then lay the bristles extending over a ledge to dry. You do not want to dry them upright like this, as water can seep down
Mm-hmm.
and weaken the handle. And for hygienic reasons, it is recommended to dedicate a separate brush for each use. There you go.
All right. So much information, but so many good brushes.
Yeah.
So many good brushes. So now, before we take a look at tonight's specials, I do want to point out that our Mary Kay Brush Essential Brush Collection is a must-have that gives makeup lovers 5 high-quality, precisely shaped brushes. Ideal for creating a range of looks, packed in a stylish, portable clutch. So a lot of the brushes we talked about tonight are in that, and they come as a set.
Yes.
So it includes the cheek brush, the all over powder brush, the eye smudger brush, the all over eyeshadow brush, and the eye crease brush.
Perfect.
Everything can be purchased on its own, but this is a fantastic deal. And again, you get the adorable little clutch that it comes in. But these are the 5 basic that most people need to do a color look. So great place to start. Okay, so on to our specials for the night. So we didn't talk much about, obviously, actual color, but because we use our brushes with color, you can get a perfect palette look. There we go. For fully filled with 3 eyeshadows, cheek color, highlight, and contour. For $84. You can do the Essential Brush Collection, the brush cleaner, and then of course we stuck in there our travel size sets. And I just realized that I left the brush organizer on there we got with the blending brush. So that may not be available for everyone. So I really do apologize, but if it's something you're in love with, I'm sure that some consultants may have those. So my apologies. I should have double checked that photo. So those are the specials. Just make sure to touch base with your consultant if there's anything that we can help you get tonight. And then we'll jump back to Stacy.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us tonight. The final code word, if you can't guess it, it's going to be pretty obvious. It's brushes. So don't forget to share that with your consultant. We will be back here the first Tuesday evening in September. So that's given us a couple weeks off, right? So first evening in September, we're going to debut the holiday line. What? Oh my God. It's going to go so fast. Okay. Then in the following 5 weeks, we will be having our brand ambassador series. There will be prizes for you to win every week. There will be weekly discounts. There will be a grand prize drawing and a discount that you can earn for the rest of the year just by watching all 5 lives, either while they're happening, like you're doing now, or on playback if you're doing that. So get your girls gathered together for watch parties or from the comfort of your own homes and earn some hostess credit as well. Okay? Because remember, we always offer a one-time, anytime discount as hostess credit when you share your Tuesday night live with the girls. This will give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free. We love free. If it's free, it's for me. And if you're looking for a more permanent discount, we would love to welcome you into our pink bubble as a consultant. It's only $30 to start, and it immediately gives you access to a 50% discount plus a whole host of other things. There is training. There is a website. There is so much that you will get for just that $30 to start. So if you're looking for more money this summer or getting ready for back to school, oh my gosh. You think Christmas is bad? Back to school is like, Anyway, check with your Mary Kay consultant on how to get started today. Woofda. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to be back here Tuesday, September 5th at 7 o'clock. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.